We don't give a eat, smoke kush.
This is Faulino Madut Deng.
Smoking that kush.
Canada ordered he return to Sudan 11 years ago.
If you're mad, that's too bad.
But he's still here.
You know?
I even don't know what exactly is going on.
Deng has 37 criminal convictions. One of the earliest, aggravated assault, took place only 10 months after he arrived. The rest happened while he's been dragging through the system. Sexual assault, cocaine trafficking, making threats.
I used to drink alcohol and drive. Everybody do that. I did what I did, and it happened. But it's not going to happen again.
You'd like to believe him, but Deng is facing 5 more charges, including trafficking cocaine, and will appear in court next year. Deng is just one in a backlog of foreigners Canada can't get rid of. And the problem is getting worse. In 2012, there were 291 foreigners living in Canada, despite being ordered out on public safety and security grounds. Today, that number has skyrocketed to more than 1,100.
There are some very dangerous people who have entered our country and live within our communities.
And while government policy states deportation orders must be enforced as soon as possible, in reality, the delays take years.
There still are cases that I was working on in 2008. I have since completed a PhD and have become a tenured associate professor at a university. And some of the people I was dealing with as an inland immigration enforcement officer a decade ago remain in Canada.
The Immigration and Refugee Board issued 25 new deportation orders on security grounds last year. Only 4 people were deported.
When you start to look at the priority A category of individuals, the criminals, the terrorists, the severe security threats, those are the people who are least likely to be removable.
That's often because their country of origin doesn't want them either. And so to prevent their return, they won't issue them a travel document, like Deng's country, now known as South Sudan. And this is where critics say Canada should be using diplomatic pressure to change their minds.
There is no excuse why our government is not being more aggressive in its efforts to have documents issued and people who pose a risk and threat to our country to be removed.
Canadians say, no, you gotta leave because you're a bad person.
In the meantime, the dysfunction works in Deng's favor, who hopes he'll get to stay in Canada for good.
I don't know, maybe one day it will happen. Maybe one day they'll be like, well, get your paper. It's just God knows what's going to happen.
It's the Ministry of Public Safety's job to enforce deportation orders. We asked them for an on-camera interview, but they declined, citing the problem getting travel documents as one of the reasons for the backlog. Carolyn Jarvis, Global News, Toronto.